Let's take a look at a really nice way to work on our pancake mobility. I'm going to demonstrate on a block first, and you might actually need a higher elevation depending on your current state of mobility. We will use a foam roller for the first part of this movement. And before that, we want to really make sure that we can find this anterior tilt and sit tall through the spine as opposed to rounded back and letting the tailbone tuck under. It's actually nice to be able to sit on the front edge of the block. It will assist you with that anterior tilt. And now with the hands on the foam roller, we're going to roll it forward as you lengthen the spine forward and reverse. We really want to ease into it as opposed to go to our maximum capacity right away. So every time going 10-20% more. And the foam roller is really nice because it will allow us to focus on lengthening forward as opposed to rounding the back. So lengthening throughout the back, especially the lower back. And we continue to do this a few times until we really feel like we get to the deepest point that we can before we are ready to move on. And now let's take a look at another variation without the foam roller. This time, I'm simply going to reach forward through space as forward as possible and come back up. This is more strengthening and it's a bit more challenging, especially as we get deeper. But again, reaching the arms forward is encouraging me to lengthen throughout my back, throughout my lower back, go as far as I can, and come up. Now, eventually, as we get deeper and better, we can get rid of the block or the elevation we're using, or we can simply lower the elevation we're using and simply repeat the exercise. So now I'm just using the floor. Again, I'm trying to find that anterior tilt, lengthen my spine forward as I roll the foam roller forward. Also, as always, remember to use your breath softly. The more relaxed you are through the breath, the more your muscles will find permission to also soften and relax. And here you will see my maximum effort, and you can see that I go a lot deeper than when I first started. And part of it is intentional. I want to ease into it rather than go to my 100% right away. Now I put the foam roller aside, and exact same thing with the reaches. Now I'm really starting to work towards my maximum capacity as I reach forward and come back. I've said this before, but even with the reach, you want to find that tilt even more. So not rounding the back, trying to find that tilt as I'm demonstrating here, and lengthen. Now it's your turn to give it a try, and remember to use the right elevation for you.